Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Bajan and this is my 2018 Ram 2500. And in today's video, we're going to be talking about the radio upgrade head unit for 4th gen Rams. So 1500, 2500, and 3500. First things first, this is my Ram 2500. I've been building out this truck for quite some time. If you're new to the channel, you haven't seen this, but it has a Carplay pin top 3¼ inch lift system. It has Maxxis 37-inch tires. It's got a front light bar with 4 lights in the last video that I showcased, as well as some AEV Saltas. Here is the head unit itself, and before I turn it on, I just want to talk about the installation process. To get this thing installed, it's super easy. All you got to do is take apart your dash, remove the stock head unit, whichever one it came with, which is probably the RA3 if you're switching it out, and then plug this one in as well as all the connectors behind it, and you're good to go. So what I want to do is go ahead and go through every single different menu in here so you guys can get an idea of what to expect. So this is the home screen, and you can swipe back and forth. You can add different things to the home screen if you'd like. You're going to have your radio. Radio works flawlessly, never had a problem with it, although I don't listen to the radio. This CarLink is CarPlay, as well as it's wired or wireless. So if you want to have it wireless, you just got to set it up. If you want to have it wired, just plug in your USB. Going in the CarLink setting, which is again CarPlay, you're going to have the ability to go on Spotify, change all your music, different songs. You can go into your calendar. You can go into the main section where you have all your different apps to choose from. And I have no complaints about the CarPlay because it works fine, but I have noticed sometimes it is a little bit difficult to get it to connect immediately. Back into our home screen, we're going to have the navigation, and I don't have my navigation hooked up, which is why it says that I'm all the way in Canada, apparently. So I am definitely not here, but it does work. So if you have it hooked up, your navigation will work just fine. Next, we're going to have this apps menu, and you're going to have so many different apps in here to choose from and change different things. So we'll have aux, Bluetooth. You need to hook your phone to Bluetooth if you want it to work on CarPlay. Then we're going to have calculator, which I'm not going to click on as it's a calculator. Car info, if you want to change any of your vehicle settings, this is where you would want to go. We're also going to have CarLink, Apple CarPlay. Controls, if you want to program your steering wheel controls differently, this is where you would do it. DVD, equalizer. Equalizer is cool because the RA3, as well as pretty much every other head unit, does not have these options to be able to adjust all of your settings this specifically. So this is something that is awesome for aftermarket head units, as well as giving all the speakers 45 watts now, which is very nice. We're going to have a file manager where you can go through all your different files that are on here. You can upload stuff and go through that if you're an Android person and you care to do that kind of stuff. I am not. You can have your front video hooked up if you have a front camera. Gallery, you can add pictures. Google, if you want to search things. Music player, navigation. The Google Play Store, if you want to download different apps. You're going to have your radio settings and then your navigation. On this side, touch assistant, video player, and voice search. So under your app store, you're going to have all these different things to go through. Also going to have your video player, music player, and it comes with a pre-downloaded video to test the quality. And it's honestly not bad at all. So if we go into our settings menu, we're going to be able to go into factory settings, and the pin is 3368, confirm. And now we are in our factory settings. So if we want to go in here and change different things, we can. One thing that I want to mention is that my head unit came not programmed for my car model, and I had to go pick it. This is a 2018 Ram 2500. So it's an XP CAN box type, car brand Dodge, car model 1500, CAN box XP. And now everything works flawlessly. So you're going to have a ton of different options depending on what car you have, but this is what you need for the Ram 2500. We're just going to have a ton of different settings that you can go through and change things as you'd like. However, I would not get too crazy in here because if you reset something and you don't know how to fix it, then that's all on you because it is long and there are many things in here that you can accidentally mess up. I'm going to turn that GPS off since I don't need it. On the user settings, you're going to have your reverse parking line. As well as just some more settings again if you want to go through and change any of these. And then you're going to have system settings, and that's about it. So with this head unit, you're also going to have to change your reverse camera. And this part bums me out because the stock reverse camera on a Ram is actually really good and it has those lines that move, which is nice. But it will not work with this head unit. You need RCA inputs for the head unit and for the camera as well. So this is what the reverse camera looks like. And yes, it is not good at all. So for some reason, my reverse camera is stuck on black and white, and it's bumming me out. I also have no idea where the bumper of my truck is, as well as the corners of it. So yeah, I mean, I can get used to it, but it's not even close to as good as it was stock, and I wish I could retain my stock backup camera. So this camera, again, is tiny and dinky, and it's just low quality. It's apparently supposed to be a high-end Sony camera, but I really don't see it. And I even changed out my license plate lights to LEDs. I changed out my reverse lights to LEDs, my cargo lamp lights to LEDs, just so I could see better with this camera. And I'm just afraid to say, and I'm sad to say, that it's not good at all. Another thing that I want to mention is this head unit does not get bright enough. So when I'm driving and this is my eye angle, that's the glare that I'm having to deal with. And it's pretty difficult to see anything from here, as well as the head unit itself is recessed back. So when I'm trying to use Apple Carplay, I really can't see anything. So I wanted to talk about some pros and cons of this head unit. The pros are that it is a nice replacement from the RA3. You get wireless and wired CarPlay. You get 45 watts of power to each speaker. It definitely sounds a lot better. You get your equalizer settings. You can upload different things. You can put movies on here. It has the App Store if you have an Android. There's a lot of benefits to having this. The cons are that it is expensive. There are better options out there for the price, and I don't like the fact that I have to get rid of my really nice rear view camera as well as my tailgate latch. And you can buy a rear view camera and a tailgate latch on Amazon for like $80, and it's probably better than the one that I have, which was $200 from Radio Upgrade. So just keep that in mind. Another thing that I have to say is that it is very difficult for me to be driving and see what's on the screen, because when I have my glasses on, and they're prescription polarized sunglasses, so they're prescription for my eyesight, I cannot read the screen. The glare hits it in a way that it's so difficult to read it, and the screen's not bright enough that it's useless. Because when I have my CarPlay running and I need to make a right turn, I'm sitting on it like, what street does it say? And it's on such a small screen that I really cannot see it. And I've noticed myself endangering myself because of it, because I'm paying way too much attention to my stupid radio than I should be while I'm driving. And I do want to let you know, I paid for this. I got 50% off, but I did still pay. And if I got 50% off and I'm telling you that it's not worth it, I cannot fathom paying full price for it. And again, I'm doing this to benefit the community and help you guys out. If I'm going to be switching my head unit again, it's probably going to be with either the Uconnect 8.4 with CarPlay, or one of the Alpine Halo 9, I believe that's what it's called, where it sits a little bit out. It's a bigger screen and I can actually see what's going on here, as long as it doesn't cover my AC vents. But this is the review on the Radio Upgrade head unit, and unfortunately it wasn't the best review, and I'm pulling it out right now, but it is what it is sometimes, and I hope this helps someone out. If you enjoyed this review, please feel free to leave a thumbs up, because I appreciate it. I always enjoy seeing comments too, so if you have anything to say, just drop a comment down below. A huge thank you to everybody who watched till the end. I'm just going to keep working on this truck, adding parts slowly, and I'll continue to build it out. Someone left a comment in one of the last videos that they wanted to see more YouTube videos. That's why I made this one. But I've taken a little bit of a break from YouTube. Hope to film some more videos once I get the camper on, but hey, I hope this video helped you guys out. Anyways, see you guys in the next one, and keep on camping. Peace out, guys.